In every age, there is one who stands above all others. But this time, the world wasn't ready. Gojo Satoru, the man born with the eyes of a god, and a power so overwhelming it reshaped the fate of the Jujutsu world the moment he took his first breath. The Six Eyes. Limitless. Two gifts that should never coexist, yet in him, they did. From childhood, Gojo wasn't just talented. He was inevitable. Sorcerers whispered his name long before he understood what strongest truly meant. Enemies avoided him, allies feared him, and the world began revolving around a single truth. Gojo Satoru exists. Early strength, the curse of power. With every year, his power grew faster than anyone had ever seen. A child who could bend space, a teenager who could erase mountains, a young sorcerer who fought not to win, but to avoid destroying everything around him. But power comes with a burden. When you're the strongest, no one stands beside you. No one understands you. No one can challenge you. The stronger he became, the lonelier his world grew. Yet in that emptiness, one person reached him. Gojo Satoru, his equal in talent, his rival, his closest friend. The one person Gojo believed would walk the same path as him, a path to change the Jujutsu world forever. The turning point, Gojo's fall. But ideals break easier than bones, and the world they lived in was cruel. Gojo's fall into darkness shattered something inside Gojo. His friend turned into an enemy. His partner became a criminal. And Gojo, the strongest sorcerer alive, could do nothing to save him. That moment didn't just scar him, it shaped him. From that day onward, Gojo looked at the world differently. He realized strength alone couldn't fix anything. Not the system, not the suffering, not the tragedies that kept repeating. So he chose a different path. The Teacher, a new generation. Gojo became a teacher, but not because he wanted to follow tradition. He wanted to break it. He wanted to raise a generation stronger than him, a generation free from the corruption and cruelty that destroyed Gojo, a generation that would surpass the old leaders, and maybe even surpass him. Yuji, Megumi, Nobara. The students who stepped into his world didn't just gain a mentor, they gained a shield, a protector, a man who would do anything to ensure they never walked the same painful path. With them, Gojo wasn't alone anymore. For the first time, he had hope. Real hope. The enemies of the strongest. But hope is dangerous, because Gojo wasn't just strong, he threatened the very structure of the Jujutsu world. The higher-ups feared him, curses plotted against him, sorcerers envied him, and everyone, friend and foe, understood one truth. As long as Gojo Satoru walked free, no one else held power. So a plan was made. A plan not to kill him, because no one could, but to remove him.
The Shibuya Incident. Fall of a God. October 31st. Shibuya. Gojo walked into the station alone, facing an army of curses. And he didn't break a sweat. To the weak, he looked like a monster. To the innocent, he looked like a savior. To his enemies, he looked like death itself. And that was the problem. They didn't defeat him. They didn't overpower him. They didn't even fight him. They sealed him. Because that was the only option. The strongest sorcerer alive, trapped in the endless silence of the prison realm. Not because he lost, but because the world couldn't handle him. Legacy. Even sealed, he shines. But Gojo's story doesn't end with a cage, because true power isn't measured by victories, but by the people you leave behind. His students fight with the lessons he gave them. His enemies tremble at the memory of him. His allies still hope for his return. And the very foundation of the sorcerer world shakes every time someone whispers his name, Gojo. Because legends don't disappear, they echo, they inspire, they outlive the bodies that carry them. Gojo Satoru, the strongest sorcerer in existence. The man who changed everything. The teacher who believed in the future. The friend who carried regret. The warrior sealed in darkness. And even now, the world he left behind still struggles to catch up to him. This is his story, the story of the strongest.